It's Trevor Chikudi here coming live today from inside in my office. I've decided to stay stationary today because I want to talk to you about something that your humble little Samsung phone can do that most people are probably not aware of. There's a whole heap of different things that Samsung have built into this phone that into these new phones that people just don't understand and don't know how to use, and they especially when if you've got any hearing issues. Samsung has done a phenomenal little thing with this phone that you're probably not even aware of. So when we have hearing issues, if you're losing certain frequencies in your sound, basically we get changes in the input into our brain. And as we get these changes into the brain, they can actually start creating a lot of stress for a lot of people. And we've spoken about that on a few occasions. Hey, Belinda, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in again. If you're jumping online, yell out and say hi. Always great to know that I'm not talking to myself. And these are lives that we do actually just off topic. These are all about giving. It's all about you guys. I mean, I can be doing a whole heap of other things with my time, but I'm here. I'm open. I'm ready to talk to you guys. If you have any questions, just throw them up. That's what I'm here for. Okay. But in the meantime, I've got some future things that we can talk about. So with this phone. We've spoken a little about over the last few weeks about the brainstem and how important the brainstem is, and the role of those two little balls, your superior and inferior colliculus in your brainstem, and the role they play. So basically, what we want to do is elaborate that a little bit further and show you exactly what your Samsung phone can do, which will make just such a massive difference for you if you're having hearing issues. But if you are having a few areas where you lose frequency, sometimes you're not even aware of it, but the imbalance of sounds that come from different areas into your brain can actually be a massive source of stress for a lot of people. So in the Samsung phones, I think from the S6 forward, but it may be a little bit later than that, but if you open up your phone, your Samsung phone, and go into your settings, so this is my S9, and go into your settings and just click on sounds and vibration. And you click on sounds and vibration, you'll get that screen up. It's not very clear there, but that's kind of what you're looking at. I'm trying to do two things at once here. But if you go from there and you scroll all the way right down to the bottom and click on sound quality and effects. Then it takes you to this little screen again. Scroll all the way down again and click on adapt sound. Okay, if you click on adapt sound, a whole amazing little system opens up. And not many people are aware of it. If you're jumping on, just say hi again. If you then go to adapt sound, you can create your own personalized profile. So if you go onto this, you click on create a new personalized profile. Put your headphones into your ears, press start. My headphones aren't connected at the moment, so I won't do it. But what it will basically do is it'll do a basic hearing test with you. So the phone itself will play a whole series of tones and beeps and sounds, and it will ask you, can you hear this? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? And as you go through it and mark it all out, it'll basically produce a profile of what you can and can't hear. So if you look at my profile, so we all know that I had some damage about 4 years ago. I lost some hearing in my right ear. Well, not some, I lost a lot of hearing in my right ear. But we've done a whole heap of rehab with it, and I've got pretty much all of it back except for the very, very low end frequency on the right side. So if you look at my sound profile that phone comes up with, you can actually see, I'm going to try and do this back to front, you can actually see the low profile. So on the low end there, the low sounds, I don't hear very well. But as I get to the high end of frequencies, I hear it without a drama. But on the left ear, I don't have a problem at all. So what the phone actually does is it works out where your imbalances are, and then once it knows where your imbalances are, you can see that the top blue up here, the top blue through here, that it's shading in, that the darker blue, that's the volume boost that the phone will actually give you. And then you can set which ear you want to listen to normally as well when you take it receiving calls as well. So what it will basically do is boost it. So now if you plug your headphones in and you listen to music, you'll get the boost in the areas that you're actually deficient hearing-wise in. And what you'll hear is crystal clear, perfect sound as if you've got normal hearing. And it sounds like it's not too big a deal, but when you actually, if you have a hearing loss in some areas and you actually start listening to it level, you'll be surprised how much more relaxed you feel because you're now getting symmetrical input into the brain. It's a great little tool that the Samsung has put into their phone. It works amazingly well. It's really, really, really easy to set up. It'll take you just maybe about 30 seconds to a minute to set up. And the difference it can make for your entire day will be huge. Even just listening to it first thing in the morning, getting that symmetrical input, or last thing in the evening into your ears will make a huge difference. So sound is the stuff you can do with sound to alter brain function is quite significant. At some stage, I'll talk to you about what we can do with tinnitus as well, and just taking little bits of sound frequencies out to help stabilize and reduce tinnitus somewhat as well. Anyway, that's it for today. If you have any questions, post them up as always. Comment if you need to, and you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys soon. See you later. Bye.